The task of language modeling is we have the context, and this, I changed the example now, it says the color of the sky is, and we have a neural language model. This is just an algorithm that will predict what is the most likely continuation. And likelihood matters. These are all predicated on actually making guesses about what's going to come next. And that's why sometimes they fail, because they predict the most likely answer, whereas you want a less likely one. But this is how they're trained. They're trained to come up with what is most likely. Okay, so we don't count these things. We try to predict them using this language model. So how would you build your own language model? This is a recipe. This is how everybody does this. So step one, we need a lot of data. We need to collect a ginormous corpus. So these are words. And where will we find such a ginormous corpus? I mean, we go to the web, right? And we download the whole of Wikipedia, Stack Overflow pages, Quora, social media, GitHub, Reddit, whatever you can find out there. I mean, work out the permissions. It has to be legal. You download all this corpus. And then what do? Then you have this language model. I haven't told you what exactly this language model is. There is an example. And I haven't told you what the neural network that does the prediction is. But assuming you have it, so you have this machinery that will do the learning for you. And the task now is to predict the next word. But how do we do it? And this is the genius part. We have the sentences in the corpus. We can remove some of them. And we can have the language model predict the sentences we have removed. This is dead cheap. I just remove things, I pretend they're not there, and I get the language model to predict them. So I will randomly truncate means remove, the last part of the input sentence. I will calculate with this neural network the probability of the missing words. If I get it right, I'm good. If I'm not right, I have to go back and re-estimate some things, because obviously I made a mistake. And I keep going. I will adjust and feed back to the model, and then I will compare what the model predicted to the ground truth, because I've removed the words in the first place, so I actually know what the real truth is. And we keep going for some months, or maybe years. No, months, let's say. So it will take some time to do this process, because as you can appreciate, I have a very large corpus, and I have many sentences, and I have to do the prediction, and then go back and correct my mistake, and so on. But in the end, the thing will converge, and I will get my answer.